Which, by the way, is a really amazing title. Oh, welcome back to
Brandon's just
Nugget
complimenting
3.
my title, Blood is the New Tears. So, we're gonna make our spiritual successor. Was there anything we needed to research for that? No, because we're making this on... Blood is the New Tears was made on the Nugget engine, right?
Yes.
So, this won't go as well as I expected. What was it? It was a prison simulation for
The PC.
on the Golden Nugget. It's mature. And it's gonna be called Blood is Still Blood.
How about just Still Blood?
Still Blood? That sounds very vampire game title. Still Blood.
What do you want?
Like, is it still blood, or is the blood still? It's same
prison.
That's too sequel.
Mm,
We gotta make it.
True.
We can make it same universe, but not. This is the third same universe game that isn't a direct sequel. We're doing it's like Portal and Half-Life at this point. All right. This is a maximum security facility during a prison riot.
Okay.
You are a guard. It's like SCP Containment Breach, except you understand everything that's going on around you.
Okay.
So you are a guard trying to survive and simultaneously... no, you can't be a guard. This is a simulation game. I'm making this 2 RPG action adventure. It's all of them. Also, strategy and casual.
For the mature audience.
It's a simulation. What works... Maybe, as a spiritual successor, it doesn't need to be a simulation.
What do you mean?
It could be an action game.
Then let's make it an action game.
That we are now playing a character in... What did we do before?
I mean, do you want to take a look?
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry guys, it's taken so long. I am also losing my voice, I think. Game history. Can you just scroll faster? Blood is the New Tears was a simulation. Shawshank Dark Souls was an adventure game. Now we make it an action game. Okay. I understand.
And,
Still Blood. I've been shouting at this game more than at Spooky. Prison. Action game. You are a guard trying to survive, but at the same time, your employers and such are demanding that you do your job and put prisoners back in their cells, which is like almost impossible, but you gotta do it.
Yeah, because it's your job.
Or they're threatening. Now the warden is threatening your life, and he's like putting a gun to your head, and it's like, these people are gonna... He's not a good person. You know, which is probably
no
why...
one in this prison is a good person,
No
except
one-
for you.
Except
You're
for
the
you.
lone good person.
You're the one... No, I say, we're making a mature game, you're not even a good person. All the choices you make, it's like Infamous, where every choice you make is wrong, you are a self-centered person, and even when you try to make good choices, bad things happen. Anyway, it has a linear story. I guess it's 3D? Or are we going back to 2D?
I think we should keep it 2D.
2D first person, maybe? How do we dare attempt first person? I don't even know if that's a researchable. I don't know if that's a separate thing.
I don't know.
Or if that's just...
I don't.
Maybe the reason that I'm talking so loud is because with my headphones in, I have no concept of how loud I am.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I think that's why my voice is where it is, because I only use one earbud.
Maybe my voice will get deeper as I keep yelling at games. That's a thing, right? That's how Markiplier got his deep voice, because of Octodad. 2D?
Yeah, it's version 2.
This will be our Doom game. 2D first person. This is an action, so engine was higher?
I think so.
Engine's higher. gameplay. We can keep our linear story in there because it needs a little bit of story. What were games like when they just didn't even have linear? Like, you have to research both linear story and branching paths in this game. So what were games like? Did they just not have stories? Yeah, I guess that's Galaga and like Pac-Man. There was no story, you just played. Dialogues are unimportant. You get terrible voice acting from the warden and such, and you're like, no! Let me out! With that voice crack.
Let me out.
Level design is more important.
Yeah.
It's because we keep going back and forth between action and simulation. They're so similar.
Simulator.
That it becomes hard to tell which is which that you're supposed to be doing. I hope that we do it enough that we can actually do our game reports and learn something that, okay, see, world design needs a little bit.
Mm-hmm. We do need sound.
Sound is good. Yeah, action is more important, or sound is more important in an action game. Right?
Yes.
We don't need an open world, because again, it's a prison. We've got this open world and we've never used it. Like, we got it specifically for that medieval adventure game. What could we research after ninjas? I don't think it was something good. You know, I agree. Just to borrow some information. Okay, I think this is... We pay money instead of research points for a topic.
Okay.
I don't know the value of that, but we get a random topic rather than the ones that we can research.
Well, I think the ones that we can research right now are just...
I don't like them anyway.
Yeah.
So sure, give us a thing. No!
God damn it!
You gave us the one thing that we didn't want. I'm turning into like Steve Carell or something.
No!
Oh, that was very high. That was. Oh. You remember Montu?
Yeah.
You remember the 8th grade field trip? That was like the first time I'd ever lost my voice in a major capacity. And it's just the upper register of my voice that I lost. But now it's like, if I keep my voice down, I can speak in a low voice. But if I shout, the louder I am, the higher I am. And I have no control over that.
I've been reduced from talking to just kind of giggling around. Yeah! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god!
They will never give you 410s. I have never seen 410s. This is the highest I've ever seen. Oh, jeez. Well, defining moment, prison games. We are known for prison games. I like to think that we provide a gritty, realistic version to try as like a political statement, like corporate prisons are a terrible idea.
And
prisons
we
are
really need
overstocked.
to fix our prison system.
The way society views criminals is fucked up too. Like, no matter what you do, if you've ever been to prison, you've got to mark that on an employment sheet, and they're just gonna immediately go, nah, man. Did I ever tell you? When I was working at the restaurant.
Are we the new standard?
We are the cult, the cult favorite.
Look at how much we have.
Oh, poor unless. Now it's going to tell us that we can move to an office, but again, as I said, we should really wait until we have a few more $1 million before
I think that's a good idea.
Waste our money on that, because we will go bankrupt immediately. Because suddenly everything costs more to make, and you have to hire employees. What was I saying? When I was working at the restaurant, there was a guy who was applying for a job, and he like asked me for a pen, and I got him a pen, and he was like, "Hey, do you know if they do background checks here?" And I was like, Yeah. He's just like, shit. So, yeah, that's a real, like, I don't know what he did. I very much doubt that he murdered somebody. Maybe he sold weed one time and got caught for it. But that's not something that people need to be kept out of employment for.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Maybe one time he did a weed and was caught.
Did a weed?
Did a weed.
Oh, I gotta generate the game report.
Already did that.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, he did. See, it's not there anymore.
What did we just make?
It's Still Blood. We just made Still Blood. We just did the
I'm so... I talked so long, I guess. What are we doing?
I think right now we're just waiting for Still Blood. See how that does.
Well, we can be doing other things, and time is money, you know?
True. Why don't we start working on cutscenes? Yeah.
Okay.
On cutscenes.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna suggest cutscenes. I
Okay.
didn't expect you to pick it. How about we work on cutscenes?
Look at it. In 4 weeks, it's like the most profitable thing.
One of those rare games that set a new quality standard for future games.
Oh, that's scary.
Shit, we have to live up to our own.
We've got a reputation to uphold now. We gotta research marketing.
We got 2 million right now. God, Still Blood is like the best thing we've
We're getting
done.
like $200,000 every week. All right.
We'll be able to move out of our
We need
apartment
marketing.
soon.
I don't expect that we will ever like want to make a casual game until like mobile games become a thing.
Yeah.
And even then, what would you want to do? You want to make Farmville? Marketing. So, what was the new topic that we could get? Evolution. Like, the only game I can think of that follows that model is Spore.
I guess you can make an argument for everything does that as well. You can make an argument.
Everything, yeah.
You can make an argument for it, but I don't know if it's.
Spore doesn't even make any. Why is it called Spore? There are no plants in that game.
I don't know.
You can't play as a
It's
plant.
better than Sims everything.
What do you want to do? What's a good idea? You think we're good at comedy? We can get people emotionally invested in a comedy game.
Sure.
We still have not done our open world game. Should we do that first?
Yeah, let's try our hand at an open world game.
Okay.
How about
How many weeks was Steel Blood on sale?
go to the game history?
It doesn't say.
No. Well,
Well, it says year 6, month 3, so it was up there for 3 months.
and we got 2.8 million off of that.
That's like all the money we have. Where are we at?
Well, we spent
300,000?
51K on it.
All right. Let's make our open world game. Let's make our Let's make our Dark Soul. Our
Magus.
Magus
Magus.
open world adventure, because why not? And
Stick with PC. It's what we've been doing.
I mean, people like consoles. And this is good for, they claim it's good for mature games. And we don't know anything about it. Sure, let's figure out PC's advantage in adventure games. How good it is.
Magus the Happening.
A medieval adventure game. A lone soldier walks across a battlefield. A Dullahan. A headless fairy. No, that's not fantasy. It's medieval. Chivalry. Bushido. What's the Viking code of honor? VeggieTales.
VeggieTales.
You know, the Viking one. VeggieTales.
How about just
Vikings?
How about just the Viking code?
The Viking code. the Viking Code. It will be a wonderful game about a Viking who is shipwrecked and now is in enemy Viking territory. Or just in enemy, like, Celtic territory, maybe, without the Viking influence yet.
Yeah.
Before the Vikings invaded the Celts.
Yeah, I like that.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, sure.
Or were the Celts because of Vikings?
Look, it's a video game. It doesn't have to be historically accurate.
Alright, 3D graphics?
3D graphics. Let's go for it.
This is an adventure game. And... right?
I think that's right. I think.
Whew. Okay.
Alright.
Have we not done adventure games?
Not often.
What have we done that even is... dialogues are somewhat important. I think level design is more important.
Let's get some better dialogue in there.
Alright, I almost forgot. Whew.
We don't... Okay.
We don't...
I was gonna say we don't need a level editor.
Level design for an adventure game.
Oh, okay.
World design.
Open world.
Open world. I don't think sound. We want a beautiful world that we don't necessarily have to get detailed sound because it's general ambiance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who? Viking Code. It's reminding me like of the new God of War game in that Norse mythology.
Yeah.
Guy walking around with a fur coat, an axe in one hand and a shield in the other, but without all the magical powers. Ooh. The Super TES.
Get that report going.
Come on. Give me good stuff.
I want to see the good.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Good.
Alright. Click, click. Where are you going with this?
Alright, that's a solid 7.
Fine.
Look, it's better than the 5s that we have been getting.
Look. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Brandon, I'm not mad.
Are you disappointed?
I'm not mad. Alright. What was our next plan? Is that our first game of this episode?
I don't remember.
No.
No.
We did Still Blood first. We got one more.
Wait. Did we end on a... Oh yeah, Still Blood was our comeback.
Yeah.
After the...
Because we were coming back with the spiritual successor.
From the Hojo clan.
What's our new topic that we could get? Comedy? We do a government simulator.
I don't know how well that's gonna go over.
Donald Trump simulator. Come on, man. We gotta.
It's not topical yet.
All right. We don't make it like about modern government. We make it medieval government. we don't have the research to do that.
Rise of Nations.
The League of Nations, a government simulator for a government, a placeholder that did nothing.
Yes, I like
League of Nations. Let's go. Yes, Germans, you're not allowed to take over the world. Japanese people, you're not allowed to take over the world. We'll ask nicely.
New office?
Not yet, I would say. I mean, we could. I think this is pretty safe, but I want to be super safe. Don't worry, we'll get there. Next episode, no matter what, unless this game tanks, we'll move into an office next episode. We've been in this garage for several episodes now. Government, let's get everyone involved. League of Nations. League of Impotence. League of Legends. Government simulator for the PC on the Golden Nugget. No, we go back. We go retro.
We never move forward.
2D graphics.
We
We
don't
just
need-
make it like Reigns. We just yes or no. What do you want to do? Doesn't matter.
All right, so engine is important.
Engine, gameplay, story and quest doesn't matter. Story quest don't need a linear story. Just a papers, please. You know what's going on. It's not really a story. It's just events. Nothing happens in the League of Nations. I don't know how this is affecting the microphone.
I don't know either, but it's fine.
Whoa, whoa! Look, we have a guide right there for us. Thank you. This is telling us, you know, here's what you want to do. I love that.
The Super TS.
We don't have to put effort into this anymore. We just have we're just ideas guys, and we take our notes and we're like, oh yes,
Oh yes. Oh, my head is so itchy.
my head is so itchy. I'm not really thinking about this too much. Simulation was graphic, and then sound, and then world design.
We don't need to really design a new world.
There's no world. Just
Get rid of
copy paste globe.
Get rid of open world. We don't need that. The
Someday
level
we'll
is
have
the
stereo sound, and we can listen to things around us. VR. Is there VR in this game? I don't know if this game updates at all. I have not looked at
The
its
changelog?
things. Yeah. It's alright. We're leveling up, so
Yeah.
the next thing we do will be decent. Ah! Release a successful game in each of the 5 main genres. Okay, and we got things we can research when we come back?
Multiplayer, character progression, and better AI.
That's great for an action game. We come back, we make a Call of Duty clone. I was gonna generate the game report, but alright. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Alright,
Alright,
come
alright.
on, keep it up. Thank you.
Come on, one more.
Yes! Solid 9. Not a iffy 9. And we will see you guys in the next episode, and we will make our new office, because this is gonna make us $1 million in the first 2 weeks. Government and simulation is a great combination. Yep. Cool. Stuff we already
knew that.
Like we made the game. We were there. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.